So as always, I use my Uniformation GK2 for the print. The resin poured in smoothly and the consistency of the resin is not too thick or gloopy, which really helps the resin's ability to flow back under the print bed. The bed adhesion was a little bit weak, but none of the parts failed or stuck to the vat on any of my prints. So I do believe the 99% success rate claim on Nova 3D's website. Also, this print was one of the easiest prints to take off the build plate. I barely put any effort using my scraper to get the prints off the build plate. Parts printed with Nova 3D mehca washable resin are super soft right out of the printer, and especially the supports are even softer and some of the easiest supports to remove from the printed parts. And due to this, even the support marks that are left on the prints are minimal and barely visible. And even when the parts are fully cured, they are slightly soft and flexible, at least softer than the alternate offerings from other resin brands. So once fully cured, the parts are really light in color, which should really help the painting process and also help identify any imperfections on the print. So despite this being my first time printing with this material, I still got most of the exposure settings pretty spot on for my use case. So in summary, it was a really easy resin to work with and to get my print settings right. I cleaned this resin in IPA instead of water since I wanted to test the qualities of this resin for action figures rather than the water washability. However, the resin being washable with water definitely helps people who do not want harmful chemicals like IPA in their household. The resin fully cures in 90 seconds as suggested by Nova 3D's website. So for the full assembly and articulation, please check out my YouTube channel for the full video.